the 28th of February, which means it is time for another goal check-in, monthly reset, plan with me, whatever you want to call this video. So let's get into it. This month I thought I'd start off with like a little monthly reflection on the month of February. How do I feel overall about the month? Just stuff like that. I feel like overall February was a good month. There are some of these goals that I've made for myself this year and for this month that I wasn't perfect in, and I know I could have been better. Regardless of that, I felt pretty good about this month. I felt very good about this month. For one thing, I feel like seasonal depression season is over. This month I came out of like this depressive episode that I was experiencing for several months, so that felt amazing. Another thing that happened this month, my husband and I went to Hawaii, which was super fun. I just like love going to new places, especially with my husband, because we just have a lot of fun together, and I'll have a video with all the details coming soon if you want to see that. Stick around. And lastly, Valentine's Day was a lot of fun. Anyway, so that was the month of February. It was pretty good. Like I said, I'm still figuring out things when it comes to my goals. I wasn't perfect with my goals this month, but I'm not letting that get me down because I do feel like I'm in a better place now than I was at the beginning of February. So yeah, let's get into the goals, shall we? My first goal this year is to work out 3 times a week. Let's take a look at this little chart that I made for myself. Okay, you see this? This is my chart for, here, let me zoom in. So as you can see, this is one of those goals where I'm like still trying to figure out what works best. I was not perfect in this goal this month. I am still proud of where I am right now. Part of the reason, like this Hawaii trip you can see right here, Hawaii. I didn't exercise while we were on vacation. I didn't worry about working out. That kind of messed with that week. But yeah, something I discovered this month when it comes to this like working out goal, if I don't exercise, if I don't do my workout by like 1 o'clock every day, I'm not gonna work out at all. And yeah, since I wasn't running this month, I alternated between my dance, like aerobic workout videos that I have on YouTube, and more like Pilates style workouts where like you're doing like, I don't know, these kind of workouts, you know? Have you seen these ones? Yeah, so I've been alternating between those this month. And another thing that I've kind of thought of, which leads me to a new approach that I'm going to be taking in March, is that like because I work out every couple of days, like I'll work out and then I'll take a break for a couple of days and then I'll work out again. Because of that, like I lose track of like how many times I've worked out. So when it comes to like Saturday or Sunday, I'm like, wait, have I already done 3 workouts this week or have I only done 2? Should I work out? I don't really feel like working out. I'll work out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I've worked out 3 times. And then I look at my little chart at the end of the night and I realize that I only worked out twice that week instead of 3 times. And I'm like, oh shoot, guess I miscalculated. And so something that I'm going to change up in March is I'm going to just like work out consecutive days all in a row and see how that goes. I think doing it all at once and then having a few days to like recover or whatever might actually work better. You can see here, that's one of my goals for March, work out 4 days in a row. Moving on to goal number 2, which is to read 20 books. This month I read 5 Survive and Then There Were None. Both of these books are like mystery thriller almost. 5 Survive is definitely a thriller. It's about these 6 teenagers. They go on like an RV road trip for spring break and their RV breaks down and they get this creepy message from some person lurking outside their RV with a gun saying, hey, one of you has a secret that I want to know, and if you try to leave the RV before you tell me your secret, I will kill all of you. So they realize that the RV didn't break down on accident. This is all a plot to get some secret out of one of them. This story takes place all over just one night. I think because you know that it like all happens in one night, like it feels like it's happening in real time, if that makes sense. Like reading it, I like sped through it really quickly. So if you need something to get you into reading and you just want to read something like really fast and like get into a story that like just like really grips you, that's a good one. And then the second book I read was And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I have been thinking for some time now that I want to get into reading Agatha Christie mysteries just because she is like the queen of mystery novels, and so this was my first one. The title gives it away. By the end of the book, none of them are alive, but you start with these 10 characters and one by one they get killed off and you're just like, what is happening? And with each like murder, you just like the anticipation, the like suspense builds, and so like by the end of the book it's just like, what is happening? So yeah, it's a good book. I highly recommend. All right, so that's my read 20 books goal. Goal number 3, I don't know why I did this. Goal number 3 is to post 50 long YouTube videos, which you can see my nice little graph here. I posted 2 videos. I posted 2 videos here in the month of February. As I kind of mentioned in my like monthly reflection, for the past several months I've been dealing with like some like really intense depression. One of the videos I posted is a little bit about that, like things that help me when I'm depressed, which I'm proud of myself for posting that video. At the beginning of this month, I was hoping to post 4 videos this month, and I didn't get that, but I'm feeling good with where I'm at, and I'm in a lot better place now than I was at the beginning of February. And so I think moving forward, I am going to hit this goal. I'm going to post 50 videos this year. It is going to happen. Just you watch. Subscribe if you want to see all 50 of these videos, but it's gonna happen. Goal number 4 is to get a tattoo or another piercing. I haven't done that yet, but you will get a video about the whole experience when that does happen. So yeah, clearly that one has not happened yet, but it's coming. All right, goal number 5, learn to take better care of my skin. This month for this goal, I set a couple of additional goals to like help me achieve this goal for the month. Those goals were to find a moisturizer that I like for my face and for my body. I did find a moisturizer. I've been using the Cerave Moisturizing Lotion this month, both for my face and my body because it works for both. And then the second goal was to drink more water. And as you can see, I've been drinking a lot of water, which I would say like before this, on average, I was probably drinking like 4 or 5 cups of water a day, which is definitely not enough. But as you can see here, I've been averaging like 8 cups a day. And like recently, like in this last week, I've even gone beyond 8 cups, which I am quite proud of, that I've like gotten to the point where like it feels more natural for me to be drinking all this water because it is healthy and I do need all this water. Yeah, it just feels good. For the month of March, when it comes to like taking care of my skin, I want to round out my skincare collection, my skincare regimen. From what I've learned in the month of February, the like most basic skincare collection that everybody should have is a moisturizer, a cleanser, and sunscreen for your face. So I'm gonna round that out. I'm gonna get a new cleanser because I'm almost out of the current one that I have. I'm gonna do some research, maybe see if there's a better one out there that might work better for my skin. We'll see. And then obviously get a sunscreen for my face. So yeah, those are my goals to help me learn about my skin this month. Goal number 6 is to tidy for 10 minutes every day. And this month, I missed one day, right up here, the 3rd of February. I don't know why, I just didn't do it, but like the rest of this month, I did it. Also, I just want to point out, I did clean up yesterday. I just haven't marked it off yet. But yeah, check, that one's good. Hello, editing Hannah here, just jumping in because I forgot to mention one of my goals, and that is that at the beginning of every month, I want to spend the first week of the month without using my phone. Here's how it went for February. Yeah, so I did it. Great, back to the video. My last goal is to reach out to friends and family more often. This one, I didn't meet up with people as much as I did in January, but I think it was good. January, I did a lot of like meeting up with people. I had a lot of people over, and that was all fun. That was like great. But I think February, kind of like I realized that like the optimal schedule, I guess, that sounds silly, but the optimal schedule for like seeing people and doing things with people for me is like once a week. As far as like seeing people in person, of course, like I talk to people or like text people more often than just once a week, but it's good to just like see somebody, do something with like a friend or a family member or somebody like once a week. That's what I've learned this month. Let's talk about my themes really quick. So in January, I was not feeling very confident. And so this month in February, I decided I needed to take better care of myself so that I would feel more confident. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, and by not taking care of yourself, sending yourself this subconscious message that like you're not worth taking care of. Everybody is worth taking care of. Everybody's worth loving. And so I just wanted to take better care of myself. The 2 things I decided to do to show myself some love, to take care of myself more, were to go on a walk with my dog every day during lunch, which I did, and it felt great. I figured going out for a walk in the sunshine, in the fresh air would do me good. So that's what I did this month, and I did it every day, and I feel great. I feel confident. The other thing was to like cook actual meals, actual like balanced meals for myself. And so you can see the list of those meals here. I would have to say my favorites from this list was definitely this first week. Knocked it out of the park. The sausage pepper pasta was so good. I got this like Cajun flavored sausage that was spicy. Then I mixed some bell peppers in there. That was really good. I'm definitely gonna keep that in the back of my mind, keep that in the regular rotation because it was nice and easy. I was able to make a lot of it so that I could just have leftovers for a couple of days, which was perfect. And then also the cheddar broccoli soup was just really good, you know, just like creamy, cheesy soup with carrots and broccoli mixed in. Really great. Did these things help me feel more confident this month? Yes, I feel really great. So in March, I'm just gonna try try and continue to do these things as much as possible, and hopefully continue to feel more confident. The next item on this list was to address my themes of calm and balance, and that was to journal every day. I feel like this just helps get clutter out of my brain. Mental clutter, right? Just like clear that out. If you've been here on my channel before, if you've seen some of my other videos, I do journal pretty regularly, but I feel like I only journal when the clutter builds up, or like there's like one thing that just like keeps repeating in my head, whether I'm really excited about something or really annoyed about something or whatever. Like that's when I journal. But this month I just journaled every day, and there were plenty of days where I didn't have something that was bugging me, that was trying to get its way out of my brain. And so I think it just helps to clear that clutter so that like nothing ever built up to the point where like I was obsessing over it in my brain. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I think it definitely helped with like the calm thing, just like to keep my brain more calm, you know? Now I'd like to share with you what I plan to do to stay calm this month in March, and that is to do nothing, absolutely nothing, for 10 minutes every day. And like you might be thinking like, isn't that meditating? Yeah, it's a kind of meditation, but I don't even want to like listen to a meditation. Does that make sense? I just want to sit with my own thoughts, stare at the wall, and like just exist for 10 minutes every day. And one last goal that I realized I forgot to mention when I was talking about my YouTube goal is like I want to spend more time editing. My current like editing routine, like the way I approach editing is like if I have free moments in my day, like if I get done with work early, if I wake up a little bit earlier than normal, like that's when I edit. I don't ever edit at night after work, after Matt gets home, after dinner, because like there's just this voice in my brain that's like tells me, that makes me feel guilty about that like tells me like I need to be spending time with Matt like 100% of the time that he's here, otherwise like our relationship is gonna fall apart or something. And I know that that is like not gonna happen. I know that's not gonna happen if I spend some time editing. So this month I'm going to fight that voice in my brain by editing 1 hour on Thursday nights, 1 hour on Saturday mornings, and 1 hour on Sunday mornings. So yeah, that will give me 3 extra hours of like video editing each week, which could mean I could like learn some new editing techniques. Maybe I could get more videos done and posted this month. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I realized I forgot to mention it earlier. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me as I forget some of my goals and have to mention them later. Yeah, those are my goals. That's how I did in February. These are the things I hope to do in March. And I would love to know what goals you have for this month. Please comment down below if you have any goals. I will be rooting for you. I will be cheering you on. I hope you stick around for my next video next month. And if you do, I will be there and we can help support each other growing, right? So anyway, I feel like I overthink these like ending, conclusion, outro bits. So thanks for watching. It's time for me to go before I completely ramble on for 40 minutes on this outro. Have a good one. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.